It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Matt Bromley is a professional big wave surfer out to make a difference during this COVID-19 pandemic. On a normal day, you'd find him surfing the waves all around the globe, but within South Africa and a third of the global population on lockdown, Matt has been using his talents to help the less fortunate. The big wave surfer joins us this morning to tell us more about his project before he takes us through how he has been staying fit during this lockdown. Matt, how are you doing, brother? How have you been surviving during the lockdown?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. Been getting very creative with ways to do exercise, been tying myself to the side of the swimming pool and doing sprints and underwater things like that. Luckily, my wife is a counselor, so she's set a pretty good routine for us. Got a good balance of work and exercise and rest and, yeah, trying to stay sane, eh?
Yeah, look, I know I share your pain being an ocean lover myself and constantly on the beach. I know how difficult it is right now. So I'm glad you got a bit of a support system there. But being a big wave surfer during this time, you're unable to train and surf like you normally do. So how do you actually maintain your surfing form during this lockdown?
I've really been getting creative with training. Every single day I've been doing something. Luckily, I live in a block of flats, so we've been using the basement to do sprints. I've been doing I've got a really good exercise because I travel a lot, so I don't have all the equipment with me. I just use my body weight everything full body weight workouts from explosive to arms to core. And then, as I said before, I've been getting in the pool and I've worked out a system where I tie myself to the side of the pool and so I can swim hard and stay in the same place and then practice my breath hold technique stuff for my big wave surfing in the pool.
Oh man, that sounds fascinating. It seems like you've got this lockdown cracked and if anything, almost been preparing for it before it even arrived. But now surfing, obviously for you, it's a way to stay fit, but also to alleviate the daily stress and anxiety that we go through. So what advice would you give others who are missing the surf so much during this lockdown?
Yeah, I mean, it's been really difficult because surfing is more than just a sport for people. It's like a full-on lifestyle. For a lot of people, it's how they stay mentally sane. I've been using the time to just reflect a lot. The way I see it, we're never going to have this amount of time to self-reflect. And I've been really digging deep to find my why again and seek out my purpose, like why I surf big waves and what's my drive behind this. So I just want to encourage people to use this time to reflect. But also, I've really found it helpful to look outward. Like we've been doing a lot of initiatives to help amazing things that are happening in the communities, people feeding within the informal settlements. And looking outward really helps you to not just look inward and go crazy in your head. And when you start helping people, it really helps you to feel good and about yourself. So, yeah.
Okay, now you mentioned that current project that you're busy with. Can you tell me more about how you're currently donating 50% of your 101 Learn Online course income to the 9 Miles project?
Yeah, so I've been working with the 9 Miles project for a good few years. The guy who leads it, Nigel Savall, is an amazing person, and they use surfing to mentor kids in the Strandfontein area who are coming from really hectic backgrounds. They are now doing these feeding schemes where they're serving 1,500 people per day, and they're doing that 7 days a week. So we are giving 50% of our online surf sales for over the next 2 weeks to help their feeding schemes. And the guy told me yesterday, 5 Rand feeds one dude 2 meals in a day. So you can just really see how far your money is going to help people who need food.
Wow, man, that is such an incredible initiative. Thank you so much for using your skills, your passion and your love to kind of just spread it throughout the world. It's so needed at this time. Now, what are some of the courses available and how much have you raised so far?
So we've got 3 courses so far, a Learn to Surf course. We've got my favorite is the barrel riding high performance one, which is for a little bit more advanced surfers looking to step it up a bit. And then I've got the bigger wave surfing course, which is all about holding your breath, being prepared for big waves and how to get your mindset ready to tackle your fear and step it up a bit. And then we're actually working on a new surf fitness program. So that's going to be the next course we release. So I'm super excited about that. And on our previous campaign, we worked with Surf Pop Africa and we helped them to raise 200,000 Rand. And we've kind of just started this, so we're just getting into it. We've raised a couple grand for them so far, but we're really encouraging people to either just donate directly to the 9 Miles Project or buy our courses, and we're giving 50% of the proceeds. So, yeah.
Just absolutely magnificent. Now, I'm very familiar with that 9 Miles Project. I'm lifeguarding in the Bay, and I see some of these youngsters growing into such exceptional individuals that really have taken a responsibility to protect the ocean and create a career out of that. So it's just fantastic to see how you're pushing into that community. So look, we may not be able to hit the surf during this time, but we can make sure that our bodies are ready to take on those waves as soon as we can run into that ocean water. So stay tuned to catch professional surfer Matt Bromley give us one barrel of a workout.